Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering. Here we have Josh on Mono Blue Delver, mulliganing again. I actually fast forwarded through a bunch of the mulliganing. I thought he was going to be done there. Jordan on Burn, and I believe these two have actually played before on camera. I'm not positive on that, but I feel like I just did commentary on Mono Blue Delver versus Burn not that long ago. And this is an interesting matchup. One of the stronger aspects of Burn is the ability to absolutely dome people with Price of Progress for massive damage, and Mono Blue Delver is going to avoid that pitfall. Also is going to have some more resilient threats, and he does open up with that Delver of Secrets, so critical to Delver keeping up. And Goblin Guide, what a firefight here. Daze countering Goblin Guide. This is just some low-to-the-ground magic. One casting cost and free spells. Delver, however, does not flip. Ponder now, looking to ensure that the Delver flips on the next turn. And swings for one. Lava Spike to the face. And passing the turn. So we've got Delver flipping. And Wasteland. Brazen Borrower. Oh, I don't think that's a legal line. I think Brazen Borrower can only bounce your opponent's stuff. Eidolon of the Great Revels coming down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I guess I'll pause and verify. Yeah, that is as I recall it. Brazen Borrower returns a non-land permanent an opponent controls, hence the, petty theft side of it. You're actually stealing it from your opponent. And Eidolon is potentially going to do a lot of work here, as Josh has his work cut out for him. He's going to need to certainly cast some spells to get back into this game. And it looks like maybe they actually sorted that out. I couldn't really follow what was happening. So I'm going to assume what happened there is the Delver of Secrets has died, and the Brazen Borrower has bounced the Eidolon, doing 2 damage to Josh. And now a Lightning Bolt during the end step. Eidolon coming back down. This time with plenty of mana on Jordan's side. Daze not likely to be a factor here. I suppose he could triple Daze, hard cast it, and then return 2 islands, but I don't think Jordan's going to complain if that were the case. Brazen Borrower being cast in response to Eidolon, and now Grim Lavamancer makes that feel a little bad. And Lava Spike to the face as well. So Brazen Borrower being sequenced there first. The least valuable spell being played after. It is possible you want to sequence the Grim Lavamancer first. Really a matter of how hard you want to play around Daze. Brainstorm is one of the best spells ever made in Magic. I contend it is the best combo in the game. Brainstorm plus a Shuffle. We have another Brazen Borrower. Getting rid of Grim Lavamancer this time. But I think the gulf in the life total is just too severe. And Lightning Bolt will do it, putting Josh down to just 2. And Brazen Borrower not going to be able to block that Eidolon on the ground. So Jordan picking up the first game. Despite a potential snafu, I think they actually did sort that out, with Brazen Borrower not being able to return your own permanents. It is a heck of a Magic card, though. even with the slight limitation. Both of these decks have access to the kind of iconic counterspells of Blue Elemental Blast and Red Elemental Blast, or Hydroblast and Pyroblast. That rivalry's been going on since day one in Magic, and these really do a good job kind of exemplifying those archetypes. Burn has certainly kept its form and its character through the years, being an extremely aggressive deck, going straight for the throat and not really caring about card advantage. I mean, you're actually happily using a card like Lightning Bolt to your opponent's face, whereas control strategies over the years would certainly shy away from that type of use of a card. They want to bolt creatures, they want to get card advantage, maybe bolt a creature in response to an enchantment and get a 2-for-1. And this Delver strategy, really a ball of counters and some good cheap flyers. Something that we've been able to see since the beginning of the game as well. Serendib Efreet, Flying Men. The threats have certainly improved, but the theme is still there. Cheap flyers and counter spells. And the removal here with Mono Blue is pretty significant. The ability to use like Vapor Snag, I believe we saw in the first match, is certainly better than Unsummon. Getting that extra point of damage in there complements the strategy quite well. And I will skip if they mull here. We'll skip ahead. All right, we're good to go. Josh leads out with a Scalding Tarn. We have that first turn, Delver. Will it be a cantrip? There we go. He's got the Delver. That is really what you want. And Jordan, again with the Goblin Guide. And again with the Daze. This is a glitch in the Matrix. We are seeing the same exact opening sequence. And a Ponder. Again, making sure that the Delver flips on turn 2. This game has played out exactly the same up until this point. Also keeping. That is very unusual. And a Searing Blood now. Post-board, Jordan showing a different look. Force of Will. Pitching Force of Will. And that is about as much as a card in Burn can hope for, is the ability to not only draw a pair of Force of Wills out of your opponent's hand, but, you know, it also gets the point of damage in, which is nice. A little camera trouble there. Delver of Secrets, maybe the best creature in Legacy. It's actually kind of tough to argue against it. He is so efficient. That evasive ability, flying. Oh, Searing Blood. Packs him away. And just like that, Delver of Secrets has been answered while doing damage to Josh. He's got a Brainstorm. And a Wasteland. Jordan has an Eidolon here. And a Bolt to the face. That does get dazed, hurting both players. So the daze ends up doing 2 damage to Josh instead of the 3 from the Lightning Bolt. And this is feeling very much in Jordan's favor now with this Eidolon down. Price of Progress. Josh going to Wasteland his own land, so Jordan takes a couple of points of damage, but it does severely bottleneck Josh's mana base. It may have been worth it for him to just wasteland and another brainstorm. I was going to say wastelanding your own wastelanding itself. I think that still works. I believe you name targets, then make sacrifices. I'd have to check that. That does not come up very often. I think you announce targets and then make payments. And Josh is continuing to dig, but a double Eidolon makes this very dangerous. So Force of Will does stop one of them. That second Eidolon. Oh, wow. It's gonna stick. Spells are gonna be 4 damage now. That is a lot. That is a lot of damage. Brainstorm. Oh, Josh just trudges forward anyways. Just taking 4 to Brainstorm to hope for something. That is just brutal. He fetches. And he is nearly dead. I mean, that is going to do it. Yeah, he's actually scooping it up here. Absolutely brutal. Double Eidolon, closing that one out. That was painful to see the 4 damage off that Brainstorm. That's just... Brainstorm's a hell of a card, but I mean, that is a high price. And Burn takes down this matchup, which maybe we'll see some more of on camera. I think these are both very attainable decks. And, you know, the power level's there. You can definitely win with them. That is all for this one. But don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.